By Bailey and Wood Mortgage Lender.
This month, our Golden Apple winner comes from Warren Central High School, where he's been teaching for more than 40 years.
Some teachers might have found a routine by then and might even resist some change. But this month's winner is a moving target, constantly improving its class for a new generation. Britta Donnelly pulled off yet another amazing surprise with a lot of help from this school.
We needed some help from the school. Gary Roberts is absolutely beloved. When we pulled up to the school to do the surprise, the security guard knew exactly who Coach Roberts was. The Bailey and Wood sponsor with us was a student of his. And of course, the principal had pulled off this huge party in the library for the surprise. It makes sense why, too, once you meet him. Mr. Roberts is a teacher, a coach, and an unintentional comedian.
He's just a very funny person, like naturally funny.
He's pretty cool. A wonderful gentleman.
Father figure.
A very good sense of humor.
After 45 years of teaching, you start to make an impression.
So when I first saw him, I was like, okay, older teacher. You know, I thought he was going to be a little, lazy or, something.
Mr. Roberts likes to point out, like, every class period that he's, like, a day away from dying because he's so old.
Okay, we're going to take our weights.
But that's not even close.
Trying to get where I'm on the screen a little bit.
Mr. Gary Roberts adapts to reach kids.
He did a workout video where he was doing a plank and, like, push-ups and sit-ups.
Didn't think I could do that.
And it was just so funny to see him, like, struggling. And
I've done it for a long time.
There was one time he made a video for us on how to make chicken with Cheez-Its.
So I'm going to just dump some Cheez-Its in here.
It was very interesting, and I learned. I now know how to make chicken from Cheez-Its. So we're using the ingredients of Cheez-Its. So
I dump a little Italian dressing.
That was pretty funny to me. And
Tuesdays was he would read us bedtime stories.
I have a confession to make. It's kind of embarrassing, actually. I watched that whole Tiger King thing. Now, there's an example of maybe taking different a little bit over the edge.
He also loves sports and created the school's lacrosse program.
Mr. Blythe, you want to help me coach girls lacrosse? And I was like, I know nothing about girls lacrosse. And his response was, I don't either. So
they're champions now, and Coach Roberts went from humble beginnings to school celebrity. Reception.
This is pretty good. A little more lively than when they're in class.
We are here because you have won the Wish TV Golden Apple Award for being an exceptional teacher and coach. This was all surprise number one. Surprise number two comes from our sponsor partner, Bailey and Wood. Miss Bailey Wood is here to tell you all about that.
Congratulations. We just want to say thank you for all that you do for your students. You're so loved at your school, and thank you for all that you do. And this is $500 just to thank you for everything.
No, thank you. Appreciate it.
So that was surprise number one and surprise number two. Surprise number three comes from your kids themselves. Right behind me.
Oh, that's the best of it all. Yeah, this is actually the best part of the whole thing.
That's what we were thinking. So we've got one more surprise for if you can handle it. I mean, you have your hands full right now.
Pretty old, but I think there's one of those defibrillator things around here somewhere, so go ahead.
He can be a little sarcastic at times.
The videos that he makes.
he actually kind of has a morbid sense of humor.
They play hard and don't suck, and that came from Coach himself.
I mean, it's been a struggle.
We were all stressed and confused and scared about the pandemic. And then you had Mr. Roberts reading you bedtime stories. It's a very comfortable feeling. It's very nice to be in his classroom.
Ever since I've known him, he's always made me feel like I'm family.
Arms wide open. He wants to teach you everything. He loves doing what he does.
Kids just gravitate towards him.
You could talk to him about anything.
Thank you so much.
Because of you, I really enjoy the sports I play.
Thank you for all your effort.
Mr. Roberts, you are appreciated.
I can't thank him enough for everything that he does every day.
Thank you, Mr. Roberts, for making high school a much better experience and helping us feel comfortable and like teachers care.
I only come here because all of you are here. And if you weren't here, I wouldn't come anymore. Truly, it works for me because I'm me. I don't know that it'll work. Everybody has to find their path, but I think that we can't be discouraged by things we can't control, and we have no control over these circumstances, but we do have control over us. And as long as we love our kids and know they love us, I think that's the key. And we just have to, I think everybody has to find their own way.